What it do, YouTube/Patreon/Bcuz. Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. Excuse me. In today's video, I want to talk about the blood sacrifice of Young Thug and Gunna. Yes, the blood sacrifice of Young Thug and Gunna. So, you know, whether you know or whether you don't know, I'm not gonna say like I started the conspiracy wave because I didn't, but I had a huge impact in the so-called conspiracy wave, and I'm one of the forefathers of like the gematria. I learned from a lot of the greats out there, but I don't really get into it like that in my videos, you know. So I just really just get to like the kind of like perspective of it. You see what I mean? And a lot of people think I'm just big teeth and shit like that because I don't get down to the nitty gritty of the numbers and all that, like how I really can, the gematria and all that stuff. But I don't do that because that market has been, over flooded and stuff like that. And I'm not using that as an excuse because, of course I can do gematria and all that stuff. But it's other channels out there that really get into the gematria really heavily and stuff like that. I just kind of give you more of an insight or a perspective. Just coming from a spiritual perspective. You see what I'm saying? Divine insight. So, a blood sacrifice doesn't necessarily have to be somebody passing away or dying or whatever like that. Blood sacrifice can be the same situation that Young Thug and Gunna is in. You know what I mean? And really what's going on is Young Thug, as you already know, was brushing shoulders with the higher ups. You know what I mean? Like people like Lyor Cohen, which is Young Thug's sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? The guy who put Young Thug on. And if you don't know Young Thug history, Young Thug is connected to, street activity, we should say, And, once he started brushing shoulders with those people, Young Thug never fully signed over to those people. Same thing with Gunna. Gunna never fully signed over. So he's brushing shoulders with all these top people that's up there. And if you don't sign over, they're going to get you out the way. So Young Thug kind of was like, excuse me, he was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? And look, let me tell you, that video that I posted, go on my most popular videos, you'll see it. Young Thug and T.I., they almost exposed the Illuminati, right? Basically, that video is basically implying what's going on right now in their situation. Because that's what they were saying. Like, if you watch that video, they was laughing and joking, but T.I. was saying, like, you can go down this route, or you can go down that route. But that route, it bite back. That's when they start laughing and shit like that. He's saying, if you can go do this shit, you gonna have 2 feet in, 2 foot out. That's when T.I. started looking like, what the fuck you saying? Because Jim Thug was like, you gotta have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's what he was saying. He got 1 foot in the industry, 1 foot out into the streets. And you can't do that when you worship Lord Baphomet. You see what I'm saying? And the stuff these people worship, and a lot of people who come from the ghetto, who come from impoverished areas, they think that, oh man, that shit don't exist. I could play with that shit with the demonic forces or even the light forces, which you shouldn't play with no spiritual force. But a lot of people that come from these type of areas, that shit ain't real, G. I could play with these type of forces and get away with it. And they think they could be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They get taken out this shit. And Young Thug, he didn't get killed and shit like that because he's been complying to the rules and regulations of what he got to do, but he still never fully signed over. So you get a time when you're fucking with the devil. So yeah, you brush your shoulders with all these people and all that shit, but you don't fully sign over. Remember, these people, they got all of the dirt on you and shit like that. So Young Thug was out there calling hits, getting motherfuckers taking out this shit. Same thing with Gunna and all that, and they thinking everything good because they thinking they untouchable. The whole time, they never fully signed over. So, it was about that time. And there was a lot of people that was in on this play. T.I. was in on the play. You see what I'm saying? Lyor Cohen, Um, what's his name? 21 Savage. He was in on it. And yeah, and these a lot of people. It's other people too that was in on it too, of course, because these are the people that's like gatekeepers, so to speak. But the thing is, they want to get Young Thug and Gunna out the way because one, they two young bulls that's in this rap shit or that's in this music shit that's taking over that they fully signed over. You don't fully sign over, they either whack you or throw you in jail for the rest of your life. And pretty much, basically, a sacrifice like that. How they tricked YNW Melly out his position, set that boy up. It was all a setup. It was all a setup. Same thing with how they did YF and Lucci. YF and Lucci, he touching and brushing shoulders with these people that's up there, like a Young Thug and a Gunna and a Gucci and a T.I., all these people. But YF and Lucci never fully signed over to the government. So that's why they threw his ass in jail and had all that dirt on him. Oh, you ain't gonna sign over? Oh, you ain't gonna do that as a sacrifice? I bet you become a sacrifice. You gone. Like I said, they don't always whack motherfuckers. They can hit you with the starvation ritual. You see what I'm saying? They can hit you with the freeze of your bank account. Nigga, they can hit you with the homeless ritual. Nigga, they can hit you with all different type of rituals to fuck with you to make sure that you ain't getting no type of action, so to speak, or you ain't getting no type of footing, especially if you got leadership skills and natural born leadership skills, man, they want you to take out this shit. You see what I'm saying? And trust me, I know this shit because I know people. Let's just say that. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, this shit is real. I told you after the Kevin Samuel shit, it was the same lick. The same people that was in on the Young Thug shit is in on the Kevin Samuel shit. Real shit, but these people is an organized group of fucking maniacs, lunatics. You see what I'm saying? On some other shit. And they want Young Thug and Gunna out the way. And like I told you, after the Kevin Samuel shit, the reason why I haven't been uploaded because I was waiting till that video hit 1,000 views. But the same thing with the Kevin Samuel shit. Don't get it twisted. It's gonna be other people that actually get sacrificed and that pass away. And I'm not saying like it's a good thing. But Young Thug and them is sacrifices too, but they also distractions. Same thing with the Kevin Samuel shit. It's a sacrifice, but it's also a distraction. You see what I'm saying? This is a world of duality. So it's like if you could use it for one thing, you could also use it for another thing. And it's all being used as a diversion. You see what I'm saying? Even though it's true. And no, this ain't no Photoshop shit or nothing like that. When the feds come and get you, they really come and get you because they really got audio and all that shit, evidence on you. Young Thug and them, it's real street niggas. Really in this shit, really drilling. And they was in the industry. They stepping in this motherfucker. You feel me? But they ain't never fully signed over. So you ain't never fully signed over. The elites can take you out this shit. They can smash you out this shit at any moment. And I guarantee you, this shit gonna have, I'm telling you, bro, this shit gonna have a crazy twist to it. Come on, they took out Dolph, they took out Vine, they took out Duck, they took out YF and Lucci, they just took out Young Thug, Gunna. You see what I'm saying, man? The list goes on and on. You know what I mean? XXXTentacion, Juice WRLD, man, the list goes on and on. You see what I'm saying? These is people that's up there, but they ain't never really fully signed over yet type shit. I'm trying to tell you, Zach TV, come on, bro. Man, real shit, man. This shit ain't no game, bro. I'm telling you, you got real demonic forces that's playing with this shit. Yeah, this shit might seem like some, put a motherfucking skillet on your head and aluminum foil hat. This might seem like some shit like that, but nah, nigga, this some real shit. Wake the damn up.